Testing, testing. Okay, here we go. That's kind of loud. Let's set this here. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. All right. Let's go. I'm going to have to turn myself down.
Ah, good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Grow Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Happy Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josiah Cleveland here in Lake Mills High School for this doubleheader this evening between the Belmond-Klemme Broncos and your Lake Mills Bulldogs. Tyler normally would be joining me. However, he is on his way going to Chicago for a bowling tournament this weekend with Waldorf. So I am holding down the fort, riding solo this evening. First, this is your pregame show. Tonight's Lake Mills pregame show is brought to you by Norseman in Lake Mills, where the name on the side of the truck means opportunity. Learn more at norseman.com.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at norseman.com today.
All right. Belmond-Klemme comes into tonight's contest with an overall record of 4-6 and a conference record of 4-4. Over the last 3 games for the Broncos, they suffered a 55-44 loss at the hands of West Hancock. They then beat GHV, Garner Hayfield Ventura, by a score of 44-40, and most recently fell to the defending state champion Bishop Garrigan Golden Bears by a score of 85-38. For your home Bulldogs on the season, they have an overall record of 3-8 and a conference record of 2-6. Over their last 3, they had a 48-44 loss at the hands of Forest City, a 47-39 loss to West Hancock, and then last night they came into this gym, their home gym last night, and snapped their 5-game losing skid with a win over North Iowa by a score of 47-21. In this season, the all-time series, since 2008, Lake Mills holds a 22-9 advantage in this matchup. However, Belmond-Klemme holds the recency streak. They have won 6 straight contests in this matchup. Lake Mills' last win in this matchup came on December 6th of 2019 by a score of 62-49. Last year, these two teams met twice. It was a 46-21 Belmond-Klemme victory on January 17th of 2022, and then the month prior, on December 3rd, Belmond-Klemme won that one 42-41, so a close contest there. These teams also have already played once this season in Belmond. That came on December 2nd, early in the season. Belmond-Klemme won that matchup by a score of 54-46. So Lake Mills will be looking to add another win to last night's and officially make it a winning streak, and in the process, cut down Belmont's winning streak in this series. We'll take a couple minutes for breaks. I'll be back with some season leaders and the starting lineups for you tonight here on KIOW.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding. Imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Back here for your Norseman pregame show. Some season leaders first for Belmond-Klemme. Addie Lamb averages 16 points per game, 7.9 rebounds per game, and 3.3 assists per game. Shaylee Aguilera averages 6.9 points per game and 1.5 assists per game for the Broncos. Allison Barris averages 9.7 points per game. Kaylee Coolers averages 5.5 rebounds per game. And Quinn Gabrielson is averaging 4.4 rebounds per game and 2.6 assists per game. For the Bulldogs, Taylor Vanek is still your scoring leader so far on the season with a team leading 15.8 points per game. She also is adding 5.2 rebounds per game and 5.1 assists per game. Joining her is Josie Helgeson, who is almost averaging double digits now. She's averaging 9.2 points per game to go along with 1.3 assists per game. And then lastly, Ella Steeney is averaging 5.4 points per game and a strong 9.1 rebounds per game. Those are the season leaders for the Broncos and Bulldogs. Some starting lineups here. First for Belmond-Klemme. Belmond-Klemme's starting lineup. First, number 3 is a senior, Allison Barris. Number 21 is a sophomore in Quinn Gabrielson. Number 23 is another sophomore, Shaylee Aguilera. Number 30 is a sophomore, Kaylee Coolers. And number 31 is a sophomore, Addie Lamb. So 4 sophomores on that starting 5 for Belmont. Pretty young team led by the senior Allison Barris there. And now for your Lake Mills Bulldogs. Number 1, a 5'3 senior, Natalie Brandenburg. Number 2 is a 5'4 junior, Taylor Vanek. Number 4 is a 5'3 senior, Josie Helgeson. Number 10 is a 5'7 junior, Bryn Rognes. And lastly, number 12, a 6-foot senior, Ella Steeney. So Tyler and I were talking last night in the game last night against North Iowa. If Lake Mills wanted to snap that losing streak that they were on, they needed to come out, get a quick start, and that's exactly what they did last night with a very, very strong first half. North Iowa won the third quarter last night, but it was not even close to enough to overcome that first half deficit, and I think that's going to be another key tonight is for Lake Mills to get off to a strong start in this one as well. We'll be right back for tip-off after the national anthem.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
All right. We are just about set for tip-off here in Lake Mills, Iowa. Lake Mills will have Steeney in the center circle for the tip, along with Addie Lamb for Belmont, and Lake Mills wins the tip. Vanek quickly over at Helgeson. She'll drive and pick up her dribble now across court to Brandenburg. Will drive inside the paint. Kick it out for Rogness. Cross court to Helgeson. Gets a screen from Steeny, now gives it back to Steeny. Good pick and roll action. Shot though by Steeny is left short. Rebound, bodies on the floor. Brandenburg rips it away from Belmont. Now we're gonna have a tie up, and this one will go to the Broncos. Kaylee Coolers had that ball ripped right out of her hands by Natalie Brandenburg. Good play there. Unfortunately, a jump ball was ended up being called. Now Belmont in action on offense for the first time. In the corner now, jump shot is up, off the mark by Aguilera. Rebound goes to Lake Mills, and Vanek quickly down court. She's gonna weave inside, put up a shot off the glass, no good, almost got the roll. She's got it back now in the corner. She'll try a three-pointer this time. That one's a little strong. Rebound is by Coolers. Gives it up to Addie Lamb now inside Aguilera. Back to Addie Lamb on the right wing. She'll move it back at the 10-foot volleyball line. Get it inside for Coolers. Now back to Lamb for three. That one's off the mark. Rebound goes to Helgeson. Still scoreless here. 6:45 left in the first quarter. Brandenburg on the right wing. Gets a screen from Rogness. Now back over to Helgeson. She's going to drive. She's got some space to work with. Picks up her dribble. Almost loses it, and she does. Allison Barris takes it away in the corner. And with 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first quarter, Belmont looking to score first in this scoreless game. Long jump shot, no good. Rebound goes right to a Bronco. Addie Lamb's shot was well wide, but it went right into the hands of Quinn Gabrielson, who was fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for two. That foul was on Ella Steeny, first foul of the game. First free throw by Gabrielson is off the mark. Her second free throw is also off the mark. Steeny gets the board, so we are still scoreless here. 6:13 left in this first quarter. Vanek over the corner. Brandenburg back to Vanek. Looking for some movement. She freed up a little bit of space, thought about the three, passed it up, gave it to Brandenburg, who's going to drive. Shot's no good. Rebounds all over the place, and it's loose. Finally, we're going to get a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be a foul call, a push on Belmond-Klemme. So it'll be a baseline inbounds. That foul was on Shaylee Aguilera, first team foul for the Broncos. Brandenburg to inbound for Lake Mills. Gets it to Rogness down under the basket, and she was pushed as well, this time by number 3, Allison Barris. Second team foul on the Broncos, another baseline inbound. Brandenburg will do the duties again for the Bulldogs. Looking for somebody to get it to. Does get it to Steeny. Now she's going to pass out to Vanek. Vanek's going to drive, give it to Helgeson, who thought about a three. Now move to her right and give it back to Vanek. Gives it down inside into Rogness. Rogness is going to move, and she's going to be fouled on the shot. So Rogness will get the chance to put Lake Mills on the scoreboard for the first time this evening with 5:42 left via free throws. She'll get two upcoming. That foul was called on number 21, Quinn Gabrielson. And there's the seal broken on this one. Bulldogs are the first team to get on the board with that Rogness free throw. She'll get one more. That one is a little strong. Rebound chased down by Addie Lamb. I apologize if I sound a little bit under the weather. I am. Had some stinking sinus issues the last few days, but it's getting better. Down inside, pass is loose. Chased down in the corner by Coolers, and now taken away by Lake Mills. Vanek with her head up and full of steam, just running downhill. Now she'll step, pop, shot no good. Steeny almost got the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Bryn Rogness. She'll give it over to Vanek, over to Helgeson. Now inside Steeny with a shot. That one's off the mark. 5 minutes left in this first quarter. 1-0 is the score. Lake Mills with that lead, and now we're going to have a travel called on Aguilera. Vonik over half court, gives it to Rognes, who gives it right back to her. She moves to her left, gives it over in the corner. Helgeson drives, stops, and she was fouled by Gabrielson. That's the 4th team foul already on Belmont. Second personal on Gabrielson. Brandenburg to inbound, running out of time. And we're going to have a 5-second call. She just didn't get it off in time. Good defense there on the inbound by the Broncos. And it's now thrown away right into the hands of Vonik. Goes up. Shot is no good. Helgeson is there to get it. And we're going to have a tie-up. This will stay here with the Bulldogs. Just a error there for the Broncos. Just threw it right into the hands of Vonik. Steeny catches the inbound pass. Now gives it back outside to Helgeson. Puts it on the deck once and picks it back up. Hands it off to Vonik. She'll back up to the volleyball line and now run some action. And the shot on the baseline is good by Vonik. Nice shot there. Coolers was guarding her well. She blew by her though and put up a little 5-foot jumper that fell off the friendly rim. Here's a 3-point shot. No good by Addie Lamb. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Helgeson quickly up court. Cross court for Brandenburg. It is nearly knocked out of bounds, and it is last touched by Belmond-Klemme. .347 left in the first quarter. Brandenburg and Vonik playing catch. Now Helgeson has it in the corner. Gives it up to Rognes at the top of the key, who gives it to Brandenburg. And now we're going to have a travel called on Brandenburg. She kind of got tied up a little bit. Nearly another takeaway, and it is. Good play by Brandenburg, forcing the steal. Helgeson cross court for Rognes. Rognes now will stop, drive, shoot. It's blocked. Rebounds loose, picked up by Aguilera and Belmond-Klemme. 3-0 with 3:15 left in the first quarter. Not the quick start Lake Mills had last night, that's for sure. They do have the lead, though, in this one. And another turnover, no, not quite. Picked up now in the paint. Shot no good. Coolers couldn't get the shot to go. Vonik the other way, off glass, and good. No, they're going to wave the basket off. They're going to say it's on the floor. No shot. The call was on the floor. Okay, I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily agree, but whatever. That is the third foul, though, on Quinn Gabrielson, so she'll surely have to take a seat on the bench. With 2:50 left in the first quarter and already 3 of her team's 5 personal fouls. Rognes down in the corner. Gives it off to the cutting. Helgeson, good play there by Helgeson. Draws contact on a nice cut through the paint. That's another foul on Belmont. This one goes on Kaylee Coolers. That's her first. Helgeson at the free throw line. Her first shot is no good. Second free throw attempt is good. 2:43 left. And now another steal in the backcourt by Lake Mills. That's number 3 already in the backcourt. Rognes from the elbow, shot in and out, no good. Rebound tied up between Vonik and Allison Barris. Jump ball will favor the Broncos. Belmont is calling a full timeout, so we will take it as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. for the final 2.5 minutes of this opening quarter here in Lake Mills.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
Back from the timeout. 2:31 left in the opening quarter. Lake Mills with a 4-0 lead. Only one field goal made in this contest so far, and that was on the Vonick layup. Belmond with the basketball. They're moving quick. That's going to be another foul on Steeny. She's going to have her second and the team's second as she tried to cut off the driving lane. They're going to call it on the floor. So it'll be a baseline inbound for Belmont. Barris, top of the key, gives it over to Aguilera. She is still in the game. Excuse me, Aguilera is not the player with the 3 fouls. That is Gabrielson. That's my fault. 21 is Gabrielson. She has 3 fouls. She is not in the game. In the game, though, for Lake Mills is number 13, Grace Bechtel. She checked in for... There's a made field goal. Sorry, I'm not really paying too much attention right now. That's my fault. Helgeson with the basketball. Over to Vonick. She's going to pull for 3. That one's just a little off the mark. Rebound tried to be grabbed. It's going to be last touch out of bounds by Belmont. It will stay on this side. Kate Bechtel will check in for Ella Steeny. Grace Bechtel had checked in for Brandenburg. Almost another turnover, and it is another turnover. Now the ball is loose, and they called a jump ball, and the ball was not a jump ball. Nobody had possession of that basketball, but a jump ball was called. The official that called the jump ball was behind the play, so he might not have seen that the ball was in nobody's possession, but regardless, it stays here with Lake Mills. Grace Bechtel over to Helgeson down inside. Bryn Rognes working on her post moves. Shot off glasses, good. Good footwork and post work there from Bryn Rognes. Gets another basket on the board for Lake Mills. It's now 6-2 with just over 1 minute left. Addie Lamb hands it off for 3. That shot no good by Aguilera. Rebound goes to Lake Mills. Vonick to Bechtel, down to Rognes, over to Helgeson, to the other Bechtel. This is Kate. Kate with a turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Kaylee Kuehlers. And Belmont will have 30 seconds to get this shot up. There's 35 on the game clock. Chloe Hobscheit is in the game for Belmont. Now a shot underneath. Rebound goes to Addie Lamb. Gives it over to Hobscheit. Top of the key, 3. Aguilera's shot hits nothing, and it's out of bounds. 20.0 seconds left in this first quarter. Lake Mills will have possession of the basketball. Lake Mills will surely get the last shot unless it's a gimme layup. And there is a gimme layup, but it's a little strong for Vonick. And now the shot goes through for Bryn Rognes as she is fouled. That thing just went straight up and didn't hit anything but net. Nice little shot there for Rognes. She'll get another free throw attempt. That's going to be the second foul on Allison Barris as well. Free throw shot is good. 5 seconds left for Belmont to get a shot off. They come over half court with 3 seconds left. They got to force a shot. There it is. It is short, no good. And that will be the end of the first quarter. After 8 minutes here in Lake Mills, Lake Mills holds a 9-2 lead over the visiting Broncos of Belmond-Klemme. Stick with us here on KIOW for second quarter action coming up right after this break.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Chloe Hobscheit checks in for Belmont as we get underway in this second quarter. London Young is also in the game for Belmont. She hands it off to Aguilera over to the corner. Addie Lamb lost the handle on it, gets it back, tries to get it inside for Hobscheit. She's battling with a couple Bulldogs. That's Rognes and Vonek fighting for her. Shot inside by Lamb is no good. Ball is still loose on the floor. Eventually picked up by Bryn Rognes of the Bulldogs. Gives it over to Helgeson. She'll pop for three. That one is no good. Saved, though, by Grace Bechtel. Vonek with a shot. It's good. Quick shot off that save by Vonek. Puts it in. And another turnover by Josie Helgeson in the backcourt. Belmond-Klemme has 5 turnovers in the backcourt. Vonek loses it, gets it back, gives it over to Grace Bechtel. Vonek, now in the corner, Helgeson. She's got space. She'll pull for three. Short. Rebound goes to Hobscheit. Good job boxing out Bryn Rognes there. And now she's stuck. She forgot she could dribble for a second. Cross half court up to Allison Barris. Top of the key. For three is good. London Young hits a three. First three-pointer of this game. And it's now 11-5, 6:35 left in the first half. Vonek on the left wing. Gives it over to Helgeson, now back inside Vonek. Over to Grace Bechtel. She'll drive inside, trying to give it over to Helgeson. Was a little high. She does track it down. Over to Vonek, pump fake, shot now. It's up and good. Count the basket and the foul. That is also number 3 on Allison Barris. So a couple Broncos in some early foul trouble. Vonek at the free throw line. Shot is no good. And we're going to have a foul now called on Rognes. Trying to get the rebound for the Bulldogs. Excuse me, that's not Rognes. That is going to be called on Kate Bechtel. I saw the 0 on the official's hands, and I assumed it was Rognes. It was not. It was Kate Bechtel. Another turnover, though, for the Broncos. Bechtel inside to Rognes, and Rognes traveled with it. Lake Mills working on their press. Cross half court now for the Broncos. Almost got in a trap, nearly lost it. Vonek with active hands. Addie Lamb tries to get it inside to Kaylee Kuehlers, but it is knocked out of bounds by Natalie Brandenburg. Shot clock sits at 18, game clock at 5:38. Belmont needs to get it in, and they do. London Young. And now another turnover. Vonek takes it away, pushes it up court for Brandenburg, gives it off to Rognes. Good pass, and she pays her off with the assist. Rognes puts it off glass and in, and it's 15-5 here. 5:20 left in the first half. Addie Lamb. Rognes in the man coverage on her, gets it inside, hands it back off to Addie Lamb on the cutting action. Shot is up, it's no good, but she draws contact, and she'll head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Free throw that one is on Bryn Rognes. That's her first, team's fourth. Addie Lamb's first free throw is no good. Addie Lamb is an 80.6% free throw shooter this season, so that is a rare miss to see from her. Second free throw attempt. That one is nothing but net. 1 for 2 out from the line for Addie Lamb. Coming the other way is Lake Mills. Brandenburg from the Bulldog logo. Moves to her right, cross-court pass, Vonek. She'll pop, shoot for 3. Little off-target rebound, though. Goes to Kate Bechtel, spin move, off glass. That shot is no good. Addie Lamb with the rebound. Coming down court for the Broncos. Looking to press, spin move in the paint. Shot off glass is up, it's good, and one. So Addie Lamb is taking over this game for her Broncos right now. She'll head to the free throw line again, but this time having made the shot. And that's number 2 now on Bryn Rognes. So she picks up 2 quick fouls on Addie Lamb. That free throw is good. Bryn Rognes will take a seat on the bench. As will Kate Bechtel. Grace Bechtel still in the game. Helgeson and Steeney came in. She traveled. Brandenburg did travel. So another turnover for the Bulldogs. Lamb inbounds to Aguilera, excuse me. Over to London Young. That shot is a little strong. Rebound goes to Lake Mills. Poked out of bounds by Aguilera. Vonek over to Helgeson. Brandenburg on the wing. They're just playing catch around the perimeter, trying to get it inside to Steeney. It looks like there it's the pass into Steeney. Off glass and good. Good patience there from the Bulldogs. Looking for that window to get it down to Steeney, who had position in the paint. They finally found the window, and Steeney rewarded her team with the basket. Coming the other way, Addie Lamb. Shot is up and good. Good stop and pop there. Moving to her right a little bit. Difficult looking shot. Addie Lamb now has 8 points, it looks like. 8 of the 11 for her team. Helgeson down to Steeney. Gives it outside to Grace Bechtel. She'll drive and be blocked. She is blocked by number 30, Kaylee Kuehlers. Addie Lamb brings it across half court with 2 seconds to spare. Aguilera's 3 is up, no good. Rebound goes to Josie Helgeson. And she'll pull up as she doesn't have numbers. Gives it over to Vonek. Showing off the handles over to Helgeson. Inside to Steeney. Steeney is going to be fouled. Lake Mills is calling a 30-second timeout, so I will take it as well. We'll be back here for the free throws by Steeney in 30 seconds.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Back from the 30-second timeout. That foul that is sending Steeney to the free throw line was called on Kaylee Kuehlers. That is her second, team's 9th. They did call it on the shooting foul, though, so 2 free throws upcoming for Ella Steeney. First one is a little strong. Steeney is only a 21% free throw shooter, and she missed both. Rebound goes to Addie Lamb. Belmont has cut their deficit. They were trailing 15-5. They're now only trailing 17-11. 2:45 left in the first half. Aguilera at the top of the key, moves to her right, dishes it over in the corner as Kaylee Kuehlers. She will not shoot it. Hopescheit drives. Gives it over to Lamb, who misses a short jumper. Normally you'd see that one go down for her. That time it did not. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Helgeson drives, now stops. Passes it off to Vanek, who will drive baseline, shoot it up short. Rebound, though, goes to Steeney, and now a foul will be called on Belmont, trying to take it away as Steeney was passing it to Brandenburg. Brandenburg was bumped in the air, jumping for the basketball. This foul will be called on Shiley Aguilera. That is her second, team's 10th, so 2 free throws for Brandenburg. She is a 50% free throw shooter coming into tonight's contest. And she is still a 50% free throw shooter as she goes 1 for 2 from the line. Vanek trying to get another backcourt steal. That one will be knocked out of bounds by her. Score is 18-11, 2:04 left in the first half. Inbound goes to Aguilera. Gets a screen from Hopescheit. Passes it over to Hopescheit, who gives it over to Addie Lamb. Now she'll stop, shoot a 3 ball. That one's no good. Ella Steeney with the board. Quickly up court, Vanek to Brandenburg. She'll drive, stop, shoot it. That one's a little strong as well. Rebound goes to Addie Lamb, who always seems to be at the center of every play. She'll try another step back 3. This one is off the mark as well. Rebound finds its way into the hands of number 2, Taylor Vanek. She almost loses the handle, gives it over to Brandenburg, and Lake Mills will kind of slow it down a little bit now. 1:20 left. They give it inside. Ella Steeney, shot no good. Rebound again to Addie Lamb. See if Addie Lamb decides to take yet another 3 for a 3rd consecutive possession. She gets it in that spot. She decides to give it away, though. London Young with a 3-point shot. That one's strong. Rebound, though, goes to the Broncos. So an offensive rebound gives them a second chance and a brand new shot clock. Slipping is Aguilera, picked up, though, by Hopescheit. Over to London Young. Tries to give it in to Kaylee Kuehlers. It was taken away by Ella Steeney. Brandenburg storming down the court. Shot is up. No good. A little out of control there for Brandenburg. 2-second shot clock, game clock differential. Addie Lamb at the 10-foot volleyball line. Gives it down to the elbow. Hopescheit gives it right back to her. Now she'll step in and hit the jump shot. Good looking shot there from Addie Lamb. She's into double digits now. 10 seconds left. cross-court pass to Helgeson for three. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Addie Lamb. There's 3 seconds. She's going to have to shoot it. She sees it, and she does not get it off in time. Trying to get closer to half court before she let that thing fly. She did not have enough time, and halftime is upon us. 18-13 here at half. Lake Mills got off to a slow start, built their lead up to 10, but Belmond-Klemme has cut it down to now only 5 here at halftime. Coming up will be your halftime show. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day. Find out more at storbyseed.com.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Grow Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Here for your Storby Seed halftime show in Lake Mills. Halftime score 18-13 in favor of the home Bulldogs. As I mentioned, Lake Mills got off to a slow start, as did Belmont, but they extended their lead up to 15-5. But the Broncos came storming back and have now cut that deficit in half, 18-13. Some numbers to go over here. Belmont is in quite a bit of foul trouble as Ali Barris, Quinn Gabrielson, they both have 3 fouls, and Shiley Aguilera and Kaylee Kuehlers both have 2. Kaylee Kuehlers also has 2 blocks on the game so far to go with 4 rebounds. Gabrielson has 2 rebounds, no points. Aguilera has 1 rebound and no points. Addie Lamb has 10 total points. 10 of the team's 13. She had 2 in the first quarter and stormed out for 8 in that second quarter. She also has already 9 rebounds, so she's a 1 rebound short of a double-double. She will surely get that in the second half. And the other points came courtesy of a London Young 3 that came in the second quarter as well. For your home Bulldogs, Natalie Brandenburg scored 1 point, came from the free throw line. That came in the second quarter. She also pulled down 1 rebound. Taylor Vonek has 4 total points. Or excuse me, 6 total points. Yes, 6 total points. 2 in the first and 4 in the second. She just has not recorded a rebound as of yet. Josie Helgeson was 1 for 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter for her only point of that first half. She did pull down 3 rebounds. Elastini had 1 block and 2 points. Those came in the second quarter. She has pulled down 4 rebounds. She also has 2 personal fouls so far. Bryn Rognes has 2 personal fouls as well. She has 8 points, 6 of those coming in the first quarter, and the other basket coming in the second with 4 rebounds. Kate Bechtel has a personal foul and 1 rebound, and Grace Bechtel has 1 rebound. Finley Rogstead and Madison Edwards got some playing time in that first half as well. However, they did not record any official stats. So that is where we sit here at halftime. A lot of turnovers. For Belmont, I would say the key to getting back in the second half, they did a decent job of it in the second quarter. They had a lot of turnovers, and a lot of those came in the backcourt, leading to some decent looks for the Bulldogs, excuse me. However, lucky for Belmont, I think Lake Mills could have done a much better job of executing off of those turnovers. They were kind of just, I guess, sloppy would be the easiest word to use. They weren't organized. That might be a little better word to use. They weren't organized after the turnover, and so they didn't get as good of shots as they probably should have in that position on the court. So if you're Belmond-Klemme, you just want to limit that, and you'll get right back in this game. For the Lake Mills side of things, you need to start the second half off much hotter than you did that first half. Very low scoring start. They finally got some action when they got it down low to Rognes and Steeny. So trying to get it inside to one of their 2 bigs down low will help, in my opinion, because it just doesn't seem like the 3 ball is really falling tonight for both teams, as there's only 1 3-point make in this contest, and that came again by Belmond-Klemme and London Young in the second quarter. Teams just came right back out here for shoot-around. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of second quarter action. This has been your Storby Seed halftime show. I'll be right back in 2 minutes for the start of the second half. You're watching Lake Mills basketball on KIOW.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding. Imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
Second half is underway, starting 5 on the court for both squads. Here's a quick 3 by Vonik, misses everything, well short. Rebound goes to Addie Lamb, and that's her double-double. I said she'll surely get it, and she did. And on the other end, we got a quick 3 by Allie Barris. And all of a sudden, it's down to a 2-point game early in this third period. Shot off glass in the paint is no good by Rognus, but she gets her own rebound. She's got it again, top of the key, gives it over to the corner. And shot here is blocked. And the shot clock is all sorts of messed up right now. The what? The shot clock on the home side of the court was all defunct. It is now fixed. I think they might have ruled it was either a jump ball going to Belmond or is just the possession, as Vonik was blocked, and I believe maybe just possession was clearly and obviously Belmont. So they have the basketball with a chance to tie or take a lead. Fouled here. Pass by Lamb is taken away by Vonik. Quickly up to Rognus for 2. It's good. Ten points now for Rognus. Quick 3. That one is good. Back and forth exchanging blows. That shot was made by Aguilera. Here's another 3. That one is good. So things are starting to go right now. The baskets are looking a little bit bigger. Vonik hits another 3. She's up to 9. And Lake Mills' lead is now back up to 4. Addie Lamb with an elbow jump shot. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Josie Helgeson. Brandenburg got it down inside to Vonik, who is fouled. That will be on Quinn Gabrielson. That's going to be her 4th. So she's going to have to take a seat again. Chloe Hobscheit comes in. Three-pointer is good by Vonik. So my opinion at halftime was totally opposite. I was saying get it inside, it was working, but now the three-pointers are starting to fall for Lake Mills, and by all means, shoot if it's gonna fall. 3 is greater than 2. Here's a 3. by Aguilera again with a hand in her face. She hit a contested shot, 26-22. A lot of scoring here. Helgeson looking to get involved. No good. Rebound, though, goes to Elistini, and Lake Mills will have another shot at a bucket here on this possession. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Stini at the block, gives it over to Brandenburg, who'll drive, shoot, and it goes through. Nice drive and pop there for Natalie Brandenburg. She now has 3. It's her first field goal, and we're going to have a timeout called by Belmond-Klemme. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we will take that one as well. Be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching Lake Mills basketball on KIOW.
2022 will be over before you know it. Now is the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
Addie Lamb inbounds, but it's taken away at midcourt by Lake Mills. Another turnover for Belmont. Fresh out of the timeout, coach cannot be happy about that. Vonek for 3. Shot will not count. It didn't go in, but the official attempt won't count, as we're going to have a foul called on Lake Mills. Down below, trying to clear out. That's going to be Elistini's 3rd. So she might have to take a seat. She's got to be really careful here not to pick up a quick 4th as well. Vonek working on Addie Lamb. She'll drive, and now a foul will be called on Bryn Rognes. That will be her 3rd as well. So Lake Mills and their bigs down low getting into a little bit of foul trouble, with both Rognes and Stini having 3 personal fouls right now. 4:37 left in the third quarter. Addie Lamb had it go right through her hands from the pass by Barris. It'll be another Belmond-Klemme turnover. 28-22 is the score. Shots have been falling in this quarter. Vonek down to Rognes, over to Helgeson. She'll move into the lane, shoot, and it's good. Just in front of the free throw line, she popped and shot it. She had that open space. Good action there by the Lake Mills offense. Gets another basket, and that's her first field goal. She's got 3, and now an offensive foul going against Belmont. Illegal screen on number 23, Shaylee Aguilera. That's her 3rd as well, so a lot of girls in foul trouble for both squads here at this point in the game. Drive by Vonek is no good. Little strong, she had space, and the rebound was tied up between Lamb and Stini. Jump ball in favor of the Bulldogs. Brandenburg to inbound. Gives it over to Vonek in the corner. She'll drive. Got some space from the screen by Stini. Gives it over to Brandenburg. She'll move to her right. Drive, shoot. It's good. Brandenburg and Helgeson taking full advantage of the mid-range. Nearly another takeaway, but Hobescheit gets it right at above half court. A foul is called. That's the 4th foul on Rognes, so she'll have to check out. Kate Bechtel comes in for Rognes. Stini is still on the court with her 3 personals. 32-22. Lake Mills lead is up to 10. Shot here by Barris is high off the glass, no good. A foul will be called. That one is on Helgeson. That'll be only her first. Team's 4th. Free throw is good by Barris. Barris is a 61% free throw shooter. Second free throw is a little strong. Rebound goes to Helgeson. Lake Mills looking to extend on their 9-point lead. Vanek with the basketball. Tries to move on the left side. Tries to feed it inside to Kate Bechtel. Ball's loose. Bechtel is on the floor, and we have a tie-up. Or did we get a timeout called before the time? Who's going to overrule who? Full timeout going Lake Mills' way. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KIOW.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Back from the full timeout called by Lake Mills. 32-23 is the score with 3:12 left in the third quarter. We've already had 6 fouls called in just under 5 minutes of play. So look for free throws to be a big factor if the whistles continue to come at that rate. Vanek works inside. Shot is up and good. Man, she really does know how to create space for herself. Cutting through defense like a hot knife through butter. And now a takeaway at midcourt. Once again, Helgeson up to Vanek. Vanek will push back, give it to Helgeson. She'll shoot for 3. Little off the mark. Rebound goes to Chloe Hobscheit and Belmond-Klemme. Addie Lamb working on Helgeson. And a travel violation will be called. This one on Aguilera. Tried to put the juke move on Vanek, but didn't put the ball on the deck before she tried the jukes. 2:35 left in the third quarter. Lake Mills with their biggest lead of the evening at 11. And a pass nearly hits a cheerleader as Brandenburg was looking for Helgeson. Helgeson made a cut, but was not looking for the basketball. And now another turnover. I feel like a broken record. Another turnover at midcourt by Belmond-Klemme. Helgeson down to Steeny. Steeny looked like she might have been fouled. No call. And now a foul will be called. This one going against Lake Mills. Helgeson trying to get a takeaway as Kaylee Kuehlers came down with that rebound. It's Helgeson's second. Lake Mills with the press. Belmond-Klemme's had trouble getting through the press. This time they do it relatively cleanly. The cut for Lamb did not get through. The pass on that cut did not get through, but a whistle blown and a foul on Vanek. That will be her first as well. So not a whole lot of trouble for the guards for Lake Mills in terms of foul trouble, but a lot of foul trouble for the forwards for the Bulldogs. This one is thrown away off the inbound. Belmont's coach just put up the surrender Cobra pose, if you're familiar. Oh my goodness, familiar with that one. Getting pretty frustrated with his team's giveaways. Can't even call them takeaways when they're just giveaways. Helgeson moves to her right, top of the key, gives it into Steeny, who bounce passes it, trying to get it to Grace Bechtel, but she couldn't. It was taken away by Belmont. Addie Lamb on the wing, moves to her right, top of the key, stops, gives it over to Kuehlers, who gives it right back to a cutting Lamb, and she will be fouled. That one's on Grace Bechtel. That's her first. Lamb missing that free throw, as we said earlier, or at least as I said earlier. Addie Lamb is an 80% free throw shooter. She's already missed 2 tonight. She has one more upcoming. And that one is no good as well, so an 0 for 2 trip for Addie Lamb. Rebound goes to Helgeson, who gives it up to Taylor Vonick. Back to Helgeson. Gets a screen from Kate Bechtel, who's in this contest now. Grace Bechtel now with the basketball. Gets a screen from Steeny, so Lake Mills going kind of big. Down low is Steeny from Helgeson. Gives it back to Helgeson. Pump fake, now she'll drive, stop. Over to Steeny. Good ball movement, but no shots yet for Lake Mills. Grace Bechtel hands it off to Vonick, who will drive, put it off glass. It's no good. Rebound goes to Addie Lamb. Pause for a second because the buzzer did sound momentarily for the shot clock. Euro step move by Lamb through the defense is no good. Grace Bechtel with the board. Gives it up to Vonick, who just gets across half court before the 10-second call. Josie Helgeson, right wing, gets a screen from Kate Bechtel. Gives it up to Kate Bechtel. In the paint, shot off glass and good. Kind of felt like Lake Mills needed a basket there, and they do. 10 seconds left in the period. Addie Lamb, top of the key, 5 seconds now. Back to Addie Lamb, she'll stop, she'll shoot for 3. That one's just short. Rebound goes to Grace Bechtel, and there is the buzzer, marking the end of the third quarter. Lake Mills with their largest lead tonight, sitting at a 13-point advantage, going into the final 8 minutes of this contest, leading 36-23. We'll be back for those final 8 minutes here on KOW right after this break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
Back to action, and Addie Lamb has already been fouled. Belmont got the ball first to start the fourth quarter. Foul goes against Taylor Vonick. That'll be her second, and did they, I don't know if they rolled a shooting foul. It looks like they did. First free throw for Lamb is good. She has one more. This one is a little short. It doesn't get a friendly roll. Kate Bechtel with the rebound. So 4 misses tonight from Addie Lamb, and she only had 7 coming in to this game. Vonick gives it over to Brandenburg, gets a screen from Kate Bechtel, over to Grace Bechtel now. Lake Mills still going pretty large with the size on the court. Nearly a takeaway after Lake Mills gave it away, but it is going to be touched last out of bounds by Lake Mills. Addie Lamb will inbound for the Broncos. Gives it over to Aguilera. Lamb in the corner. Back to Aguilera. Barris. There's Gabrielson. She'll shoot for three. That shot is high, no good. Rebound tracked down by Taylor Vonick. It's 3-on-3 in the front court. High pass, just a little too high for Kate Bechtel. Little behind the back type of hook pass. Trying to set up a scoring opportunity, but it was high and a turnover for Lake Mills. Gabrielson gives it over to Lamb. Lamb drives, and her drive will be cut short with a whistle. Helgeson called for the foul. That's the 9th team foul. That'll be the third personal on Josie Helgeson. 6:45 left in the fourth quarter. Free throw is good by Lamb. She'll earn a second, as this was a 1-and-1 opportunity for her from the charity stripe. Addie Lamb's second free throw shot is strong, no good. Her 5th free throw miss of the game, tracked down by Helgeson. And Vonick will move it up court for the Bulldogs, nursing a 11-point lead, 36-25, with 6:33 left in the fourth quarter. Helgeson drives, gives it over in the corner. Brandenburg drives baseline over to Kate Bechtel. Kate Bechtel's going to shoot, but she almost stepped on Brandenburg, who was on the floor, and then somehow it ends up in Elistini's hands, who puts it off glass and gets fouled in the process. She'll go to the line for an and-one opportunity. Just a wild sequence of events there. Ends with Steeny at the free throw line. That foul was called on number 30. Free throw is good. Number 30, Kaylee Kuehlers. Inbound to Aguilera. Quickly up court, gives it over to Gabrielson. Back to Aguilera. Over in the corner is Barris. She'll shoot from the wing. Shot is up and good. Good looking shot there from Allison Barris. 40-28 is the score now. Vonick thought about a shot, gives it up to Steeny, who puts it out for Helgeson. Over in the corner. Brandenburg, top of the key, now is Vonick. She'll move to her right, thought about a shot, forces it down inside. Ella Steeny has it. Back outside to the wing is Helgeson. Over to Vonick. Vonick also thought about a three. Now she'll step back, shot, no good. Rebound goes to Gabrielson. Gives it up to Addie Lamb, who will bring it up court for the Broncos. Broncos running out of time here. 5:20 left in the fourth quarter, down by 14. Gabrielson will shoot from top of the key for three. That one is good. 2 threes here quickly for Belmont. And they're now only down by 13. My scoreboard's all sorts of messed up. So I believe it's third. There it is. Yeah, it is right. Okay. I was going to say, my scoreboard is right. Sorry for the break-in action there. Just making sure the score was right for you guys. Shot here by Vonick is blocked. And we're going to have a timeout called by Belmond-Klemme. That'll be a full timeout. We will take it as well. We have 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Belmont making a game out of this, now down only 8 points. We'll be back here in 1 minute on KIOW.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Back from the Belmont timeout. Belmont cuts this deficit now to only 8 points on a couple three-pointers. Looks like the Belmont coach was asking for some clarification. I'm assuming about the score, as the scoreboard was a little wonky. Lake Mills somehow got an extra point on the scoreboard. That has now been fixed. Belmont had a few extra points that they were missing. That has now been fixed. And as a result, they are only down 8. And they have the basketball. Gabrielson has just hit a 3. She thought about that one. Gives it over to Aguilera. Down inside, Lamb's got some space. She's going to shoot for 2. And that one is good. Just in the middle of the painted area. Had some space. And now the deficit is down to 6. Steeny gives Vonik a screen. Now a bounce pass down to Steeny. Shot is up, off glass, and good. Plus the foul. Just a little two-man game there from Vonik and Steeny. That's going to be the first foul on Addie Lamb. Free throw by Steeny is no good. Lamb with the rebound. 3:55 left. Lake Mills back up by 8. Addie Lamb moves to her right, gives it over in the corner. This is Kuehlers. She'll drive, baseline. Hand it off to Addie Lamb, and we're going to have a tie-up in the painted area. This one will go over to Lake Mills. Vonik bringing it up court, 3:37 left. Inside, Bryn Rognes working on a post move, spin, shot off glass and good! Plus another and one. 2 consecutive and one trips for Lake Mills. Let's see if Rognes can capitalize and complete this one, as the last one, Steeny, missed the free throw. Rognes is a 40% free throw shooter on the day. That one is no good as well. So both trips were unfruitful in the terms of the completion of the three-point play, but they did get the baskets. And now nearly a takeaway, nearly a travel, as Aguilera slipped. Luckily for her, though, it was last touched by Helgeson, I think. Back to a 10-point lead, and now a takeaway down in the painted area. Vonik quickly up court. She's got speed. Off glass, up and in. She just beat everybody down the court with the basketball. And it's now a 12-point lead for Lake Mills. Addie Lamb over to Barris for 3. That looks good. It is. Barris with a big 3. Cuts it down now to a 9-point deficit. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching Lake Mills basketball on KIOW.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Grow Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Back here at Lake Mills High School, 2:51 left in the fourth quarter. Lake Mills holds a 9-point advantage, looking to officially make this week and at the end of the week a winning streak, as they won last night to snap a 5-game losing streak. 1 is just a win, 2 is a streak. A win tonight would make it a streak with 2 consecutive wins. And in the process, snapping Belmont's 6-game winning streak in this series. Steeny inside, gives it back outside. Helgeson shoots for 3, nothing but net. Good shot there from Josie Helgeson. She's got up to 6 now. And quickly, Addie Lamb with some quickness up court, sense of urgency. Shot by Barris is no good. She was fouled by Taylor Vonick, so she'll head to the free throw line for 2. 2:09 left. Lake Mills up by 12. First free throw is no good. Barris is a 61% free throw shooter. Fourth quarter free throws are what can win or lose games in a lot of cases. They hold some extra weight. Second free throw is good. So she's 1 for 2 on that trip. Quickly inbounded by Lake Mills, up to Vonick. Cross half court, and she'll slow it down a little bit. 2 minutes left in regulation. Gets a Helgeson screen. Vonick still with the basketball. Just bleeding some clock. Taking the shot clock down. Smart plays here from the Bulldogs. Up by 11. Don't need to force any shots sooner than you have to. Here's a three-pointer now off good ball movement. It's good! Great ball movement setting up Vonick for a three-pointer from the right wing, and she drained it. 14-point lead now, and Addie Lamb, again, with a sense of urgency as her team is down 14 with only a buck and a half left in this quarter. Shot there, three-pointer no good by Gabrielson. Rebound goes to Elistini, and this one might be done and dusted. 70 seconds left in regulation. Vonick across half court gets a screen. She'll drive baseline. Now pull back out. Just eat some clock. Gives it over to Helgeson. Roll back up to the 10-foot volleyball line and hand it off to Vonick. 10 on the shot clock. Vonick over on the right wing. Picks up her dribble down to Steeny. 5 on the shot clock. Over to Vonick. Move to her left. Shooting. Off glass. No good. And we're going to have an inadvertent whistle. Inadvertent whistle. I think the official forgot that there's a buzzer on the shot clock. It did go off, even though the ball did hit the shot clock. Helgeson got the offensive rebound, so Lake Mills will maintain control of the basketball. Vonick with a new shot clock here, just eating clock. 26 seconds left in the game. Lake Mills will have to shoot it, or they're just going to take the shot clock violation turnover. There's only 10 on the shot clock. About a 6-second differential from a shot clock and game clock. This one's probably over. Rognes for a long two-pointer. That's no good. Belmont will come across half court, and that will be the ball game. Lake Mills holds on a late surge by Belmond-Klemme and wins this contest by a score of 51-37. Coming up shortly will be our post-game show. I'll run down some stats, individual stats from this game, and then we'll get ready for the boys portion of this doubleheader with the Norseman pregame show for that one. So stick with us for the postgame and then pregame show here on KIOW.
Stengert Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stengert Insurance is there for you. Stengert Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding. Imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Back here for your post-game show. Lake Mills with a 51-37 win over Belmond-Klemme, snapping the 6-game winning streak in the series for Belmond-Klemme, and in their own, creating a 2-game winning streak for the Lake Mills girls varsity team. Some numbers here from that contest. First for Belmond-Klemme. Allie Barris finished with 11 points, all of them coming in the second half. She had 3 in the third and 8 in the fourth quarter. Quinn Gabrielson had a lot of foul trouble, so she did not play as much as I'm sure she hoped to. She had 3 early fouls, finished with only 4 though. She did hit a 3-pointer in the fourth quarter and added 3 total rebounds for a 3-and-3 game. Shaylee Aguilera had 6 points. All of those came in the third quarter. She also pulled down 1 rebound. Kaylee Coolers had 2 blocks and 7 rebounds. She did not put up any points on the scoreboard. Addie Lamb had 2 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second quarter, and only finished with 13, so only 3 points in that second half. Good job from Lake Mills on limiting her. She did finish with 13 rebounds, so she did have a solid game with 13 points and 13 rebounds. Another double-double for Addie Lamb. Chloe Heibscheit did not get any points. She did pull down 3 rebounds. And London Young had a 3-pointer that came in the second quarter for her 3 total points. On the Lake Mills side of things, Natalie Brandenburg finished with 5 points. She had 1 in the second quarter, 4 coming in the third quarter. She also added 1 rebound. Taylor Vanek had 2 points in the first quarter, 4 in the second, 8 in the third, and 5 in the fourth for a total of 19 points. She had 1 block and 1 rebound to go along with those 19 points. Josie Helgeson had 1 point in the first quarter, 2 in the third, and 3 in the fourth for 6 total points. She also grabbed 8 rebounds. Elastini had 1 block and 2 points in the second quarter, 5 in the fourth for 7 total points. She also pulled down 6 rebounds. Bryn Rognes had herself a solid day. 6 points in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 in the fourth for a total of 12. She added 5 rebounds as well. And Kate Bechtel had a 2-point basket coming in the third quarter, along with 3 rebounds. And Grace Bechtel did not score, but she did pull down 2 rebounds of her own for the Bulldogs. Once again, Lake Mills girls wins this contest 51-37. Coming up next will be the Norseman pregame show, brought to you by Norseman in Lake Mills, where the name on the side of the truck means opportunity. Learn more at norseman.com.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at norseman.com today.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
"2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at norseman.com today.
Welcome back. Josiah Cleveland here with you for the Norseman pregame show for this boys portion of this doubleheader on this Friday the 13th. Belmond-Klemme comes into this contest still looking for their first victory on the season. They are 0-11 and 0-7 in conference so far. Over their last three, they had a 67-33 loss to West Hancock, a 67-46 loss at the hands of Osage, and most recently a 66-27 loss to Bishop Garrigan. For Lake Mills, they still haven't lost yet this season. They're 10-0 overall with an 8-0 conference record. Over their last three games, they had a 58-38 win over Forest City, an 81-67 win over North Iowa, and a 65-52 win over West Hancock. Since 2009, Lake Mills is 24-5 in this series all time. All five of Belmont's wins came over a six-game stretch that happened from December 9th, 2011 to February 27th of 2014. So Lake Mills has won each of the last 17 contests in this series. They're looking to stretch that to 18 straight with a win tonight. Last season, these two teams played first on December 3rd of 2021. Lake Mills won that 77-26. They then met on January 17th of 2022. Lake Mills won that contest 79-16. And then earlier this year, both these teams played on December 2nd. Lake Mills won that 73-32. For the Broncos on the season leaders, Tyrion Franklin is leading his team in points per game with 11.5. He also adds 5.2 rebounds per game and 1.9 assists per game. And then Jackson Belstein averages 5 points per game along with 5.1 rebounds per game. For Lake Mills, Denton Kinglin is still the leading scorer for the Bulldogs with 16.6 points per game. He's also averaging 5 rebounds per game and 5 assists per game. Surging, though, behind Kinglin for the scoring leader on the team is Lance Helming, who is now up to 15.9 points per game. He's also averaging just shy of 7 rebounds per game with 6.9. Aiden Centrude also averages double digits for Lake Mills with 13.2 points per game. He's also averaging 10.7 rebounds per game and 2.7 assists per game. So Centrude averaging a double-double, not an easy thing to do in high school. And then lastly, for the Bulldogs, Logan Bacon is adding 4.3 assists per game to his squad. That will wrap it up for the pregame show. We're about a minute and 45 seconds away from tip-off. I'll be back here in 1 minute as I will give you the starting lineups when I return. Be back here in 1 minute on KIOW.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Groh Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282 Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Back here from that quick break. Starting lineups for this boys portion of this Friday night doubleheader. First for the visiting Broncos of Belmond-Klemme. Number 1, a senior, Brian Duran. Number 11, a junior, Tyrion Franklin. Number 12 is a senior, Brody Kern. Number 15, a senior, Braden Gabrielson. And lastly for the Broncos, number 30, a junior, Jackson Belstein. For your home Bulldogs, number 2 is 6'2 junior guard, Logan Bacon. Number 3 is a 6'4 junior guard, Eli Menke. Number 4, a 6'5 junior forward, Lance Helming. Number 23 is a forward, 6'5 sophomore, in Aiden Stentrud. And lastly for your Bulldogs, number 25, the senior guard listed at 6'4", Denton Kingland. We are just about ready to get started here. Last couple Bulldogs getting announced here to the home crowd. Again, I am Josiah Cleveland riding solo tonight. Tyler Harlow, my play-by-play / color, is in Chicago by now, I believe, or close to. He's got bowling with Waldorf down in Chicago this weekend. So I am doing it all myself tonight, and I apologize again. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather with my sinuses. Is just that type of season, I guess. So bear with me if I have to take a quick break to get some water or my voice cracks or something. That is why. Stentrud in the center circle for Lake Mills, with Braden Gabrielson in the center circle for the tip-off for the Broncos. Play has been paused here. We're waiting. The shot clock that had a little hiccup in the third quarter of the girls' contest is still off. And now a few seconds have run off the clock for no reason. Officials are sending the teams back to their bench. And now there's only 6 minutes on the clock instead of 8. So we're going to take a quick break, let the officials get this all sorted out at the scorer's table, and hopefully be back soon with the start of this boys' game.
Stentrud Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stentrud Insurance is there for you. Stentrud Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding. Imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
"2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
All right, we are back here. Still not looking like we're going to be starting right now. The three officials brought over both head coaches. They fixed both clocks. They now read 8 minutes. The one-shot clock on the left side of your screen is running perfectly fine, but the one on the right is still blank. Now we've got a ladder coming out. We're going to see if we can fix it that way. It is now on, so hopefully they can get it running. Crowd likes to think it looks good. We'll see. It's still blank, but numbers did pop up. And there it is. We're good to go. Can't help but feel like the shooters might be a little cold now. Big round of applause. Custodian doing work, and we are now ready to get underway. Braden Gabrielson opposite Aiden Stentrud in the center circle, and we are finally ready to start this contest here in Lake Mills. Tip-off is won by Stentrud. Kingland in the corner for Helming. Bacon gives it over to Helming, who's going to drive, stop, long two-point shot, up, no good. Rebound goes to Jackson Belstein. Tyrion Franklin bringing it up for Belmont. Over to Gabrielson. And now Brody Kern. Inside Belstein. Duran tries to drive into the corner. It is taken away by Helming. And Helming double dribbled. So it'll be a turnover for the Bulldogs. Inbounding it will be Duran. Gives it off to Franklin. Calling out the offense for the Broncos. Travel violation called on Franklin as he dragged his pivot foot just the slightest bit. Official was all over that. 1 minute gone here in this game, and Kingland's gonna pull up for three, just a little short, doesn't get the friendly roll. Belstein with the board. Franklin now coming up for the Broncos. He's just gonna drive in the lane, go off, try to get it off glass. He left it short, it was off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Bacon, over to Denton Kingland, cross court. Menke thought about a three, now top of the key, Bacon inside Helming. Drives, he's got space, shot is up, it's good, plus the foul. And one opportunity coming up here for Lance Helming. Lance Helming is a 69% free throw shooter so far on the season. And he makes that one, completing the old-fashioned three-point play. Lake Mills pressing as they do after a made basket. Kern to Belstein, back to Kern. Almost lost it at half court, and he does. Picked up by Kingland, who then lost it to Kern again. Kicked ball by Kingland. And we'll have a sideline out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table at center court. Franklin drives. Menke hits the deck. Kern for three. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Denton Kingland. 6:09 left. Quickly up court for Aiden Stenchwood, who's hit hard. Unintentionally hit hard. Trying to jump in front of that passing lane and steal it was Brody Kern. Looks like they're both okay. Kern might have taken the brunt of that hit as he's a much smaller body than Stenchwood. Rebound here off of a miss by Menke is Helming again off glass. Good, plus the foul. Another and one opportunity here for Lance Helming. He's got all 5 early points. That is the second foul on Kern. Free throw is no good this time. Helming unable to complete this three-point play. Rebound goes to Belmont. Gabrielson up now, working on Menke. Pass out to Kern. Kern will shoot for three. High arcing shot is good. He shot that higher than the shot clock. Here's a three. That one is no good. Kingland couldn't hit that. Out of bounds. Last touch by Gabrielson. Braden Gabrielson knocking that out of bounds. Kingland will inbound right in front of the Belmont bench. Cross court to Menke, over to Bacon at the top of the key. Bacon will move right, now left, over to Kingland. Fake, now he's in the paint, stops, gives it out back to Bacon. Bacon jump steps, and he'll travel with it. Tried to get away with that bunny hop, but he took a second step afterwards and didn't give it up or go up with the basketball. So he is called for the travel. 5-3 is the score. 5:20 left in this first quarter. Franklin, free throw line shot is up and good, plus the foul. Good shot there from Tyrion Franklin right at the free throw line. Foul, I believe that's Denton Kingland, yes. Denton Kingland with the foul. It didn't give him a space to land. Shot rattled through, and he'll go to the free throw line for a chance to take the lead. That one is short. Rebound, Aiden Stenchwood. We are tied here at 5. Just about 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Good play there as Duran threw it off the leg of Helming, and Franklin did pick it up before it went out of bounds. Otherwise, it would have gone off of Helming. It would have been Belmont ball anyways. Here's a shot from Belstein from the free throw line. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Lake Mills. Kingland with the basketball. Free throws, jump shot now. Bacon, no good. Rebound goes to Aiden Stenchwood. Puts the ball on the deck, goes up with it, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, it's good. Stentrud using his physicality, getting the bucket to go. 4:25 left. 7-5 is the score. Shot by Gabrielson, no good. Stentrud with the board. Bacon up for Menke. Cross court, Kingland. Looking inside, has Stentrud, and a foul will be called. I believe that's going to be on number 30, Jackson Belstein. We will see. It is Jackson Belstein. That's going to be personal foul number 2 for Jackson. Team foul number 4. Mitchell Farman comes in for Belmond-Klemme. Kingland's 3 is no good, but it comes right back to him. And a foul down low going to be called on Belmond. Belmond's coach wanted an offensive foul on Denton Kingland, but it is against the Broncos. Brody Paulson also in the game for the first time for Belmont. Kingland over to Menke. Thought about a 3. Stentrud at the elbow. Back to Kingland on the wing. Baseline. Bacon moves back out. Bounce pass in to Helming. Swarmed by 2 Broncos. Top of the key now. Pump fake. Over to Menke is Kingland. Menke's 3 from the baseline is good. Kingland creating some space there, giving it over to Menke, who had space for the 3, and that is his spot. He likes shooting those baseline 3s. He made that one. 10-second call here as 2 Bulldogs went right in front of Brian Duran right before he crossed half court, and he doubled back and ran out of time. Another turnover there for Belmont. 10-5 is the score. Lake Mills up by 5. 3:28 left in this first quarter. Kingland stops, gives it over to Alex Mandis, who's in the game for the first time, who gives it down to Stentrud. He backs out. Mandis thought about a 3 top of the key. Tried to get it over to Eli Menke. It is knocked out of bounds by Gabrielson. It will stay with the Bulldogs. Menke into Kingland. Mandis at the left wing. Stentrud now. Passing around the perimeter, ends up in the hands of Menke, but we're going to have an offensive foul call down low. That's going to be Kingland's second. So watching the ball, so I didn't see what he did. I'm assuming he was clearing out some space. A push or something down low. The official caught him and called the offensive foul. Trying to get it across half court, was thrown right into the hands of Eli Menke, and quickly it's up to Stentrud for the easy layup. 2:50 left in the quarter, nearly another takeaway. Franklin, cross half court, Duran now. He'll stop, shoot, off the mark. Rebound will be shepherded out of bounds by Eli Menke. Good job there. Not picking it up and being stuck in a corner. So Lake Mills has it with 2:35 left in the first quarter. Up by 7. Menke on the wing, gives it into Stentrud. Stentrud's shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Mitchell Farman. Farman in the game because of Belstein being on the bench with his 2 personal fouls. That's the first on Farman's 6th team foul for Belmont. It was a shooting foul, so 2 free throws coming for Aiden Stentrud. First one is no good. Stentrud is a 46% free throw shooter. Stentrud's second free throw is good. Gabrielson gives it up to Farman, who stops. Back to Duran. Franklin with the basketball now. Directing traffic on the offense. Now he's going to drive, clear out some space. Shot is up. It's going to be blocked. by Aiden Stentrud, but a foul will be called. That's going to be the first foul on Stentrud. That will put Franklin at the free throw line. Franklin is a 66% free throw shooter. He's been in the line 42 total times for his team. First one is no good. 13-5 is the score, 2:03 left in the first quarter. Franklin missing both free throws. Manis cross court for Kingland. He's got space. He'll shoot the three ball. That one's a little strong. Rebounds loose. Picked up by Aiden Stentrud. Down low. Bacon. Shot off glass is up and good. Second chance points there coming for Lake Mills. Farman over to Franklin. Duran now will shoot for three. That one looked good, but it was a little strong. Rebounds loose. Picked up by Stentrud. Tried to save it, and he does. Bacon saves it, almost runs into Mankey, who is about to check in. Now a three for Alex Manis in the corner. Talk about wild sequences. Alex Manis likes that corner as well, and he hits the three-pointer. Franklin nearly loses it, but he gets it cross half court. That was a travel they didn't call. Belmont still has the basketball. Franklin, you can tell, is one of those guys who's always going 110%, and sometimes he can be a little out of control. Shot there from Gabrielson for three is off the mark. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Manis up the court to Helming. Helming stops. Good post move, off glass and in. Just like that, it is a 15-point game with 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Lake Mills still playing that press defense in the full court. Franklin's not going to get it across half court. I guess they got the timeout called. There's 23 seconds on the shot clock, so I'm not sure how that can be, but timeout Belmond-Klemme. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on KIOW.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
Back here in Lake Mills, Franklin with the basketball. His team down 15. Shot is good off the nice pass. Brian Duran with a nice looking three-pointer there. Eli Mankey now wants to respond, and he does. Mankey with another three. He's got two of them. Make it 6 total points for him. And there is the buzzer marking the end of the first quarter. A couple exchanges from threes late in this one. After one quarter, it is 23-8. Lake Mills with a 15-point lead. Be back here in 1 minute for the start of the second quarter on KIOW.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Start of the second quarter underway. Lake Mills up by 15. Belmont with the ball first in this quarter. Working around the baseline, tiptoeing it was Duran. Tried a side pass, was loose for a while, but Franklin ends up with the basketball. 18 on the shot clock. Paulson back to Duran at the 10-foot volleyball line. defended by both Manis and Bacon. Franklin tried to drive it, was blocked from behind by Aiden Stentrud. Quickly up to Mankey. It's 3-on-2. Back to Stentrud for a layup. Is good. Couple Broncos got caught behind the play. Lake Mills took full advantage with an easy basket. Nearly a takeaway, but Franklin's able to get it back, and now he's fouled from behind. Assuming this one is on Bacon. And it indeed is his first, team's fourth. Just about a minute gone by in this second quarter. Franklin picks up his dribble, gives it to Paulson, who gives it right back. Franklin, step back shot is up, short off the rim, rebounds loose, runs into his own guy. Over to Gabrielson, and now a three from Duran. That one's off the mark. Rebound goes to Eli Mankey. Quickly up for Alex Manis. Stops, gives it up to Helming. Helming's got nobody covering him. Shot off glass is no good, but a foul was called. Maybe just a little late to shoot was Helming that time. Number 1, Brian Duran with his first foul for Belmont. 2 free throws upcoming for Lance Helming, who is just under a 70% free throw shooter, missing the first one. Denton Kingland checking in. Alex Manis checking out, going to the locker room. Not sure what happened, maybe got hit in the face, some blood or something. Second free throw for Helming does fall through. It's 26-8 with 6:40 left in the second quarter. Press has given a lot of issues to Belmont. They do get across. Jackson Belstein is back in the game with his personal fouls. Tyron Franklin over to Kern. Top of the key. Driving, now shooting is Belstein. Foul will be called on Aiden Stentrud. Nice drive there, getting to the free throw line for Jackson Belstein. His first free throw won't fall through. Belstein is a 33% shooter and only 6 attempts on the year. He makes 1 of 2. (26-9), 6:10 left. Mankey inside for Helming, back outside Mankey. Kingland now at the left wing for 3. Rattles in and out, no good. Belstein with the rebound. Franklin crosses half court. Thought about a bounce pass. Nearly a double dribble. Franklin with it now again. Looks to find some space, drives inside, off glass, no good, hits the deck hard. Now the pass almost taken away because of a bad pass. Run down by Aiden Stentrud. Now up for Helming, over to Mankey for 3. That one is no good. Bacon, though, with the offensive rebound. Top of the key, 3 now is good! Denton Kingland with a three-pointer. Delay game called here on Lake Mills. Shot does count. Chase Gatsky will check in. Eli Mankey will take a seat on the bench for a little bit. 5:19 left. Inbound goes to Belstein, hands it off to Franklin. So a pretty easy break there for Belmont. Top of the key, and he traveled with it. Franklin thought about the shot, decided not to, then he wanted to pass it, but he was too late. He had already landed. Travel violation called on Tyrion Franklin, and Lake Mills will have it back. Kingland thought about a 3. Thought about it again. Elbow now. Stentrud will drive, spin. Jump ball will be called. A lot of physicality going on down low. I would not want to be down in the painted area when Aiden Stentrud has the basketball. He uses that 6'5" frame of him, every inch of that 6'5" frame of his to his advantage. Not able to quite save this one as he saves it right to Tyrion Franklin. Franklin over to Kerr. Kerr for three. That one short. Rebound goes to Stentrud. Quickly up. Denton Kingland now stops. Gives it off to Helming. Helming into a body. Shot is up and good. And one. It's one of those charge block calls. Could go either way. This one goes the way of the home Bulldogs for an and one. That foul was called on Tyrion Franklin, only his first. It is the 8th team foul, but it was a shooting foul, so he'll just get the one more after the basket goes through. This free throw is good, so he completes the old-fashioned three-point play. It's 32-9 with 4:35 left in the first half. Thrown away by Tyrion Franklin, trying to get it to Gabrielson. 4 of the 5 Bulldogs were in the front court, or I guess it would be the back court, with that press. Helming inside, off glass, no good this time. Rebound goes to Belstein. And we had some debris on the court. So we had to blow a whistle, and we'll resume here. Somebody in the student section lost their water bottle and made it to the court. Good catch by the official there. Could have been potentially dangerous if one of these athletes would have stepped on it. We don't want that, so good call there. Back into action here. Three-pointer by Duran is nothing but net. Good. He's got a good-looking stroke. Really clean motion there on that three-pointer, nothing but net. Now a 20-point game. Stentrud gets an offensive rebound, puts it back up, bounces 3 times on the rim, gets his own rebound again and puts it up. Stentrud will not say no as he gets another basket. Out of bounds here, last touch by Aiden Stentrud. Bounce pass by Kern was affected by Stentrud, last out of bounds on him. 3:30 left in the first half. Belstein from the elbow. Shot is up, no good. Rebound goes to Aiden Stentrud. Quickly up to Denton Kingland, who will stop and shoot for 3. That one's well off the mark. Rebound goes to Belstein. Duran, cross half court. Spins. Now he'll drive. Good space. Shot high off glass. No good. I think it hit the stanchion, so they did blow the whistle. It was really high off the glass. Little too high. Lake Mills with the basketball. About 3 minutes left. Up by 22. Mankey over to Kingland for 3 from the right wing. That one is no good. Rebound goes to Kern of the Broncos, who hands it off to Franklin. He'll bring it up the court, drive inside the paint. Off glass, up and good. Nice drive through the defense there for Franklin. Mankey nearly threw it away as Franklin came crashing into the scorer's table trying to get that steal. As I mentioned, he is a guy that is not going to go less than 100%. Sometimes it can lead to him being out of control, but his hustle is never questioned. Kingland for 3 from the corner. That one is also no good. So Kingland having a little bit of trouble on these open looks that he normally will hit. Kern tries to get inside for Gabrielson, but it is taken away. No. Gabrielson, or excuse me, that's not Gabrielson. That is Cooper Schliessman in the game. He was on his backside and he was fouled by Denton Kingland. So not only is Denton Kingland having a little bit of trouble with his shot tonight, he's also going to have to sit down for a few minutes as he just picked up his third personal foul. Schlesman in the corner, gets the inbound. Knocked out of his hands, though, by Helming, and now a foul will be called. I think this was going on Schlesman. Yes, it is. Schlesman with the foul after he lost the basketball. That's going to be the 9th foul on the Broncos. So a 1-and-1 upcoming here for Lance Helming. As I've mentioned, he's just about a 70% free throw shooter. That first one is good, earning him another free throw. Just over 2 minutes left in this opening half. 21-point lead for Lake Mills. Can't make it 22 as that second one rolls off. Belstein with the board, gives it up to Duran. Crosses half court. And miscommunication, thrown out of bounds. Ben Montenegro is in the game. He tried to give that right back to Duran. Duran did not think he was getting it back. Went off Duran, out of bounds. Bulldog basketball. 1:45 left. Stentrud drives on Franklin, puts it off glass and in. Mismatch there. Franklin doesn't have the frame Stentrud does. Takeaway here by Helming. Stentrud goes into the body of Franklin off the glass and good, but a charge will be called. Franklin putting his body on the line there. That's going to be the third foul on Stentrud as well. Knocked out of bounds on the inbound by Bacon. So we'll do it again. 1 second coming off the clock. 1:26 left in the first half. Both teams in the bonus. Here's the inbound going to Belstein. High point that ball like a quarterback. He went up and got it. Duran now hands it off to Franklin. Franklin now drives baseline, gives it up to Belstein. Good pass there from Franklin. Good unselfish basketball. Giving it up to the big man, just sitting there in the paint, ready for the feed. Puts it up and in. Mankey couldn't get that pass from Helming. Trying to feed the post. Mankey playing the post right now because Stentrud is sitting on the bench with his 3 personal fouls. Still remains with the Bulldogs. Or excuse me, Stentrud is not on the bench. My bad. He is in the game. He does have 3, though. I'm not sure how I can miss Stentrud being out there. He's the biggest guy on the floor. Mankey gets the inbound. Now back down inside Stentrud. He's going to be fouled on the floor. So he will have 2 shots upcoming. That will be the 10th foul on the Broncos. Stentrud is just under 50%. From the charity stripe. First free throw attempt is good. Stentrud's second free throw attempt is in and out. Rebound tried to be grabbed by Mankey. He could not. I think this is, yes it is, going over to the Broncos. Chase Gatsky checking in for Stentrud. So Stentrud now is out of the basketball game. Here's a turnover by Belmond-Klemme. Helming with a spin move shot. That's no good. And a foul is going to be called underneath. This will send Helming to the free throw line, I believe. I believe it was on Helming. It is. Foul going against number 1, Brian Duran. That's his second personal foul. 38-16, 45.8 left in the first half. First free throw is no good, left short by Lance Helming. Second one is strong, but rebound goes to Chase Gatsky. He goes up with it and is fouled. His shot will not fall, but he'll go to the line for 2. A lot of fouls being called here. 17 already, or actually 18 now in this half for both teams combined. That's the 11th. That one going on Ben Montenegro. Gatsky's free throw is no good. Gatsky, that was just his 3rd free throw attempt on the year. He's now 1 for 3. And now he's back up to 50% as he makes the second one. It's 39-16. I believe we have a technical foul called on Lake Mills. They had to delay a game earlier for touching the basketball after the shot went through, and they did it again. They had been warned technical was called. First free throw is good for Duran. They can choose whoever they want. And they choose Duran, who makes them both. And now Belmont will get the basketball. We're at 43.5 seconds left in this first half. And my oh my, has it been an eventful first half. We had a little delay to start with the shot clocks. A lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers. Speaking of turnovers, there's one, there's another one. Franklin now, and there's a foul. I can barely keep up, so much is happening. Franklin is going to be fouled by number 2. Logan Bacon, that's his second. It is on the floor, so it will be a 1-and-1, 9th team foul on Lake Mills. And the shot is good, so he'll get another one. Second free throw is good. That technical foul earlier was called on Lance Helming. That is his first foul. It goes down as a personal. 22 seconds left. Bacon picks up his dribble, gives it over to Chase Gatsky. Back over to Bacon. They'll take the last shot. Or not. Mankey shoots for 3. That one's a little strong. Mankey tries to save it. Nearly does. But now a travel violation is called on Mitchell Farman, who did end up with the basketball. Then he just took a little bunny hop and traveled it with it. Now Lake Mills will get the last shot. Chase Gatsky will take a seat as Denton Kingland will check in for him. Bacon to inbound. 8.2 left on the halftime, left in halftime. Helming, shot is up. It will not roll down, but he is fouled. Another foul on Belmont. That's Farman. He's got 2. Helming at the line, he's got 12 points already. Make it 13. .4 seconds left. Second free throw is good. Inbound here for Belmont, and a travel again on Belmont. So Lake Mills will get it one more time. .4 left in the half. Bacon to inbound. Gives it over to Manis. Manis is open for three. Shot is good! Alex Manis hits the buzzer beater at the end of the first half. We're at halftime. 44-20 is your score here through 16 minutes. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day. Find out more at storbyseed.com.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Groh Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
All right, back here with your Storby Seed halftime show. 44-20 is the score at half. Lake Mills with a 24-point advantage after a very, very eventful first half. As I mentioned, we kind of started a little bit late with some shot clock issues. One of the two shot clocks were not functioning properly. A lot of personal fouls and turnovers in that first half. Some delays with delay of games, a technical foul as a result of the delay of game. Frustration on both sides throughout the whole process, but we made it through the first half. We've got 16 minutes left in this one. Some numbers here from that first half. First, for Belmond-Klemme, Brian Duran had 5 points. Those all came in the second quarter. He also added 1 rebound. He has 2 personal fouls so far. Tyrion Franklin had 5 points in the first quarter, 4 in the second quarter, along with 1 rebound, so 9 points for him and 1 board. He has 1 personal foul. Brody Kern had 3 points. Those all came in the first quarter. He also added 1 rebound. He has 2 personal fouls. Braden Gabrielson played. but he did not record any points or rebounds, and he also didn't commit a personal foul yet. So he's just kind of out there right now. Jackson Belstein has 3 points. Those came in the second quarter. He's also added 6 rebounds, and he has 3 personal fouls. Brody Paulson has 1 personal foul, no points, no rebounds. Mitchell Farman has 2 personal fouls and 1 rebound with no points. Cooper Schliessman has 1 personal foul, no points, no rebounds, and Ben Montenegro has 1 personal foul, no points, no rebounds. For the Bulldogs, Logan Bacon has 2 points. Those came in the first quarter. He also added 3 boards and has 2 personal fouls in that first half. Eli Mankey hit 2 3-pointers in the first quarter for 6 total points. He has 1 rebound to go with that as well. Lance Helming is having a really nice day once again. He's already got 14 when he averages, not only. He's the second leading scorer on the team. He averages 15.9, so he's only 2 points away from his season average. And it's only halftime here. He had 7 in each of the first 2 quarters, along with 2 boards. He also had 1 personal foul. Aiden Stentrud in a little bit of foul trouble with 3 personal fouls. He did add a block and 12 points, 5 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, and he's been stacking up those rebounds as well, already having 10. So Aiden Stentrud already has another double-double. I would love to know how many that is. I should look tomorrow or tonight, see how many double-doubles he has on the year already, because he's averaging a double-double, so he's got to have quite a few. He already has another one tonight. Denton Kingland, another guy in a little bit of foul trouble for Lake Mills. He's got 3 personal fouls, and his shot also isn't falling like it normally is. He's gotten some really nice open looks, but he's just not able to hit them like he normally would. So maybe just another off night here for Denton Kingland. He's only got the 3 points. Those came on a 3-pointer that he made in the second quarter. He also has 3 rebounds as well. So 3 fouls, 3 points, and 3 rebounds for Denton Kingland. Alex Manis had a 3-pointer in each of the first 2 quarters for 6 total points. He also added 1 rebound and has not committed a personal foul yet. Chase Gatsky also played coming off the bench. He was 1 for 2 from the free throw line in the second quarter. That was his lone point in the first half. He also pulled down a single rebound as well. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock, but it has stopped as they are auctioning off some pies here. Looks like for FFA, going well over, we're at $1,500 here for pies. So Lake Mills coming out tonight, getting some pies, supporting their FFA members. So once this auction gets over, they will start the clock, and the teams will have 3 minutes to warm up. So we will run ads until that 3 minutes comes to a complete end, and we are ready for the second half. I am Josiah Cleveland here, and you are watching Lake Mills basketball on KIOW.
Stentrud Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stentrud Insurance is there for you. Stentrud Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding. Imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
All right. Start of second half action, underway. Belmont starting off with the rock. Sorry, just had a sneeze. Foul will be called. I think this is going on Kingland. If so, that's going to be number 4. That is number 4 on Denton Kingland. quickly Alex Manis to the scorer's table to check in. 14 seconds into the half, and Kingland picks up his 4th personal foul. Lake Mills are up by 24. Belstein over to Franklin, down low, back to Belstein. Shot is up and good. Nice little two-man game there from Belstein and Tyrion Franklin. Bacon over to Stentrud. Gets a screen. Back to Bacon. Foul will be called here right in front of the home bench. Foul on Duran. That's his 3rd. Team's first foul. Stentrud now gets the inbound. Helming over to Mankey. Top of the key, Bacon. Gets a screen, drives, takes some contact, high off glass, it's good. Nice little drive there for his 4th point of the day by Bacon. Duran to Franklin, back to Duran. Kern drives baseline, gives it back out. Belstein for 3. That one's a little strong. Rebound goes to Aiden Stentrud. Quickly up, Alex Manis. Little hesitation move on Franklin. Now back to Mankey. Mankey's going to pull for 3. Mankey's going to hit it for 3. 49-22 now. 6:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Kern, bounce pass, tried to get inside to Jackson Belstein, taken away by Aiden Stentrud. Behind the back, right into the body. It's going to be a charge. Little fancy dribbling and handles there from Stentrud. A little bit out of control, though, as he went right into the body of Brody Kern, who drew the charge. That's also number 4 now on Aiden Stentrud. So both Stentrud and Kingland picking up their 4th personals pretty early in this half. 3-pointer from the corner might have been tipped by Helming. It'll be last touched by Belmond. Logan Bacon will move it up court. Top of the key over to Mankey. Mankey's going to pull for 3. He wants another one. This one's a little off target. Rebound goes to Brody Kern, who gives it right to Franklin as he moves up court. Gets a screen. Now moves back to his right. Tries to drive in the lane and lost the handle. Just a little out of control there. He had the space to go up with it, but just lost it as he tried to gather it to go up, it looked like. So a turnover for Belmond. About 5.5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. Chase Gatsky's in for Stentrud after picking up his 4th foul. This pass from Manis is taken away as he tried to get down in the paint. Taken by Franklin. Franklin thought about a step back 3, decided against it, and his pass to Kern is a little hot and off target as Kern is not able to keep that in bounds. Mankey on the right wing, back over to Bacon. Gives it up to Helming. Helming moved to his right. Give it back out. Manis will drive baseline. Back to Helming. Helming's going to shoot for 3 from the wing. That one's good. Good action there. Good ball movement. Using the space wisely as Helming hits the wide open 3 from the right wing. And he's got 17 now. Leading his team and going over his season average. Franklin. Duran back to Franklin. Here's Kern. Playing catch with Franklin. Franklin will drive now, and Franklin traveled in the paint. 30-point lead for Lake Mills. 4:29 left in the 3rd quarter. Mankey's pass is a little sloppy, and it's going to be taken away by Franklin, and he'll just go coast to coast with the lay-in. Good heads-up play there by Tyrion Franklin. Mankey was trying to give it to Bacon, and it was just a little A little sloppy. Now the pass here by Gatsky inside to Helming. Gets in there, but a whistle will be blown. It's going to be a foul called on Brian Duran. That's going to be number 4 for Duran. Checking in, looks like number 10, Jose Alfaro for Belmont. Inbound to Manis, back to Bacon. In the corner. Franklin on him, now he'll drive. Dish outside, Mankey for 3. That one's money. 55-24, another basket for Mankey. That's 4 3-pointers now for Mankey. 3:42 left in the third period. Here's Alfaro, just checked in. Over to Franklin at the 10-foot volleyball line. Gives it over to Kern. Back to Franklin. He'll move, shoot from yellow. That one's a little off target. And a foul will be called on Alfaro trying to get the offensive rebound. Pushing Manis in the back. Denton Kingland and Aiden Stentrud both checking in. As is Colin Schmidt. First time we're seeing Schmidt tonight. Manis in the corner, so Helming, Bacon, and Gatsky checking out. Mankey wants another 3. This will be number 5. That one's a little off target. Offensive rebound, though, for Aiden Stentrud. And now an offensive rebound for Kingland. Lost it. Schmidt got it back. Stentrud now has it in the paint. Off glass and up and good. Couple offensive rebounds there. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a whistle based on how tonight's been called. A lot of physicality on that play, but no whistles. Ends up with a basket for Stentrud. Now a steal by Kingland. He will go coast to coast, and he will lay it in. It's a 35-point game, so we will have a continuous clock now. Kern for 3. That one's no good. Rebounds loose, picked up by Belstein. Back out Alfaro. That's a long 2-pointer. That one is no good. Colin Schmidt with the board gives it up to Aiden Stentrud. Over to Denton Kingland. Back inside Stentrud. Stentrud spin move off glass and up and good. Stentrud's got 16 now. So 3 with double figures for Lake Mills. Helming, Stentrud, and Mankey. Alfaro will step into a jump shot. That one will rattle in and out. No good. That was just about as far down as you can get without going through. Mankey thought about another 3. Schmidt over to Stentrud. Stentrud into a body. No call. And a travel violation will be called on Schmidt. I'm kind of surprised another foul wasn't called on Stentrud. Body hit the floor. Eli Mankey will take a seat. As will Stentrud. Logan Bacon coming in. So is Keaton Wempen for the Bulldogs. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Franklin with the basketball for Belmont. Working on Kingland. Now a shot here, short, but a good play there by Franklin. Farman's shot was short. Franklin just grabbed it and put it right back up. Might as well have been a pass. Manis for 3. That one's off. Rebound is battled between Wempen, and Wempen is going to be fouled, I think, by Brody Paulson. Yes, Brody Paulson with his second personal foul. 61-26. I never added that. 26. Manis now for 3 from the inbound. That one is good. Kingland wanted the basketball in the corner. He was clapping, but Manis is also open. Manis hit that shot. 24 seconds left in this quarter. Alfaro in the corner. Over to Paulson, top of the key. Franklin drives, dishes it out. Gabrielson for 3, no good. Rebound, though, goes right to Alfaro, who leaves the layup short. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Kingland with the basketball, stops with it, gives it over to Manis, now down inside. Shot at the buzzer is up and good. Logan Bacon with a 2-pointer mid-range at the buzzer. And after 3 quarters of play, it is 66-26, 40-point advantage for the Bulldogs. We have 8 more minutes coming up here after the break on KIOW.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Groh Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Stendrud Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendrud Insurance is there for you. Stendrud Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Chase Gatsky opens the scoring here for Lake Mills in this 4th quarter with a bucket. We got some subs in. We're just going to read through who's on the court for Lake Mills. Chase Gatsky's in there. Colin Schmidt is in there as well. Keaton Wempen is in the game. The freshman Nash Delger is in. And Kyle Hansi is in as well, the junior. Here's Delger with the basketball. He's going to shoot from the elbow. That one's a little strong. Rebound goes to Farman. Tyrion Franklin with the ball now for the Broncos. Spin move in the paint. Shot is high off the glass. No good. Good athletic play, though. You can tell he is a kid who loves the game of basketball. He's got all sorts of tricks in his bag. Showing off a lot of those tonight. He'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is no good. Ben Montenegro will check in for Brody Paulson. And Cooper Schleisman will check out as well. Coming in for him will be Xavier Mercado. I believe it's 31. Let me see. Turn your back. No, it's 32. That's Hutch McMurray coming in. Schmidt drives inside the lane. No good. Nice little shot there. Rebound goes to Belmond. Montenegro coming up court now. 6.5 minutes left in this quarter. Running clock because of the lead for Lake Mills is above 35. Durant over to Franklin is taken away by Delger, who... Oh, man. Delger had it. He had a layup, but he was a little too fast for his own good. And he slipped and stepped out of bounds. Nash is a freshman that will be a big part of the future of this program. Montenegro hands it off to Duran. Under 6 minutes now. Bounce pass down low to Hutch McMurray, and there's going to be a foul called. Foul on number 20, Jeremiah Jensen, who's in the game. He came in for Gatsky. Kane Cook is also in the game for the Bulldogs. He checked in for Keaton Wempen, it looks like. There's Jensen with the rebound. Over to Hansi, top of the key. Kane Cook for 3, that one's no good. Last touch, though, out of bounds off of Belmond-Klemme as Franklin and Farman both converged on the rebound. Neither of them could get it and knocked it out of bounds. Delger inbounds it. Hansi, jump shot is short. Rebound goes to Tyrion Franklin quickly down the court, trying to outrun the Bulldogs, and he is fouled. Hard foul by a couple Bulldogs as he slams into the padded area there behind the hoop. That's why they have it. He gets up, gets a cheer from the audience here. Just going to walk it off, it looks like. That foul went against Jeremiah Jensen. Was a shooting foul, so 2 free throws coming here. That free throw is good. Still a 20-point lead for Lake Mills. Gatsky checks in. Second free throw is also good. Keaton Wempen's going to be checking in for Kyle Hansi. Cook, corner, Wempen for 3. Little short. Rebound goes to Tyrion Franklin. Quickly down court, in the paint, up off glasses, good. There's that athleticism I was talking about. I have Franklin, and he wanted a steal there. Wempen not allowing that to happen. Cook picks up his dribble, gives it over to Wempen. Schlesman about to check in for Belmont at the next whistle. Down low shot is waved off by Jensen as a foul was on the floor. Schlesman coming in, Paulson coming in, and Brody Kern all checking in. Franklin, Montenegro, and Farman checking out for Belmont. Inbound right under the hoop. Shot is up and good for Keaton Wempen. 3:50 left in this one. Kern crosses half court, hands it off to Paulson. Back to Kern. Tries to drive, cut off. Gives it back. 3-point attempt here is short by Schlesman. And it will bounce out of bounds. Possession going back to the Bulldogs. Nash Delger coming in. As is, I believe, Kyle Hansi. Or Hansi or Schmidt, whichever one wasn't out there already. There is a foul. Schlesman got a little bit of the head of Gatsky. Only the 6th team foul, though, so no free throws yet. The inbound goes to Hansi. At the wing, Gatsky traveled with it as he fell to his backside. Just a little out of control there. 2.5 minutes left. Running clock, as I mentioned. Kern gives it over to Paulson. Stops. Down inside Schlesman. Shot high, no good. Rebound is battled for between 2 teammates. Delger comes away with it. Now he's going to pull up. Give it over to Wempen. Back to Delger over Schmidt now, top of the key. Hansi gets it down low to Wempen, who is, I think he thought he was pushed, but he just fell over, lost his balance. He's out of bounds. No foul call. That'll be a turnover. Kane Cook coming in now for Chase Gatsky. This one is just about complete. About 1.5 minutes left. Delger with the takeaway. Quickly up the lane. No good. Rebound goes to Kyle Hansi, who was pushed out of bounds. So he'll head to the free throw line. Another steal there for Nash. Fortunately, couldn't get that shot to go through. At the free throw line is Kyle Hansi. He's a junior, listed at 6'4". First free throw is no good. Rebound, though, goes to Jeremiah Jensen, who puts a shot up. Might have gotten fouled. They're just going to let it go. As Paulson will come away with the basketball and give it up to Saul Kendanosa. Canonosa with a steal, and now he's fouled from behind by Colin Schmidt. Inbounds. Now a shot here high and off target. Rebound goes to Kane Cook, up to Hansi, cross half court. We only got 30 seconds left in this one. Cook on the right wing, gives it over to Schmidt. Teammates egging him on, they want somebody to shoot it. Shot no good by Schmidt, shot up again, it's good, and one! Teammates are loving that. They came a little too far off the court, onto the court. The official had to tell him politely, go back to your bench. Schmidt with the and one. That enlightened the crowd here at the very end of this one. Free throw also is good. Under 20 seconds left now. Inside Schliessman, high off glass, no good. Rebound goes to Kane Cook. And we can just dribble this one out. Final score here in Lake Mills. Lake Mills Bulldogs win it 73-31 over the Belmond-Klemme Broncos. Lake Mills moves on to a record of 11-0. Belmont falls to 0-12. Lake Mills is now 9-0 in conference, still with a commanding lead over second place GHV, who has 2 losses in conference play. We'll be right back here on KIOW with your post-game show, and then the player of the game, which is brought to you by Stentridge Insurance. Stick with us here for the post-game show on KIOW.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Stentridge Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stentridge Insurance is there for you. Stentridge Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding. Imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Back here for the post-game show. Belmond-Klemme falling 31-73. Some numbers for Belmont. Brian Duran had 5 points and 1 rebound. Tyrion Franklin finished with 18 points and 3 rebounds, so 18 total points, the team leading for Tyrion Franklin. Brody Kern finished with 3 points and 2 rebounds. Braden Gabrielson played but did not record any stats. Jackson Belstein finished with 5 points, 7 boards. Brody Paulson played as well but did not record any official stats. Mitchell Farman did not score, but he did get 2 rebounds. Cooper Schliessman played, did not record any stats. Ben Montenegro did not score but did have a rebound. Jose Alfaro, same situation, did not score, did pull down a rebound. Hutch McMurray got in the game, did not score or get a board. And that is it for the visiting Broncos. For your still undefeated Lake Mills Bulldogs, Logan Bacon finished with 6 points and 3 rebounds. Eli Mankey finished with 12 points. He had 2 threes in the first quarter, 2 threes in the third quarter, 4 total threes for 12 points. One of 3 Bulldogs to hit double figures this evening. He also had 1 rebound. Lance Helming had a team lead in points with 17. Those all came in the first 3 quarters. He also pulled down 2 rebounds. Aiden Stentrud had 15 points, again, all coming in the first 3 periods. He pulled down 13 boards as well. Another double-double, as I mentioned, for Aiden Stentrud. He also had 1 block. The other kid who had a block was Denton Kingland. He had 5 total points tonight, so not the best shooting night from him. He was also in a little bit of foul trouble, so just a game I think if I were Denton Kingland, I just kind of want to move on from it. Not your best. You know you can do better. You've done better. But walking away with a win still, I'd take that all day. Not a great shooting night, though, as I said, for Denton Kingland. He had the good looks, but the shot just wasn't falling for him. He finishes with 5 points and 4 rebounds. Alex Manish had 3 points in each of the first 3 periods for 9 total points with 1 board. Chase Gatsky had 3 total points and 1 rebound. Colin Schmidt had a 3 in that fourth quarter with 2 rebounds. Keaton Wimpin had 2 points in the fourth quarter and 1 rebound. Nash Delger had a rebound. Kyle Hansi had a rebound. Jeremiah Jensen played, did not record any rebounds or points, and Kane Cook had 2 rebounds as well. Now it is time for your Stentrud Insurance Player of the Game. Stentrud Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. Stentrud Insurance is there for you with quality service and knowledge, backed by staff that are devoted to you.
Health insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid get more confusing every year. Hi, this is Andrew from Stentrud Insurance in Lake Mills. As an insurance broker, we eliminate the top 5 worries that people have about purchasing health insurance. Cost, ease, speed, peace of mind that everything is covered, and personal information. Stentrud Insurance works with all insurance companies to get you the best rate with the best coverage. We do all the negotiating for you. Come talk with us today. Stentrud Insurance, downtown Lake Mills.
And your Stentrud Insurance Player of the Game is Aiden Stentrud. Another double-double for Aiden. 15 points on the night to go with 13 rebounds and a block. He was a force down low, putting up second chance points, getting his own rebound. Just stuffing the stat sheet again tonight. Second on the team lead tonight with 15 points. As I said, Lance Helming had 17, but those 13 rebounds setting Aiden Stentrud a little bit apart, in my opinion, tonight from Lance Helming. That will do it for me. Lake Mills' next contest is tomorrow at Eagle Grove. I believe the varsity girls start at 4 o'clock, and the varsity boys will follow. Again, that's in Eagle Grove. And that is the next game for your Bulldogs. That will do it for me. I'm Josiah Cleveland for Lake Mills Basketball on KIOW. Thanks for watching and have a safe weekend.